Ladies and gentlemen.
It's time to check in with Roula and Ryan's listener line.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know-nothing. Really?
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, know-it-all, know-nothing. That was aimed at me a few years ago, but right now we got a listener line call that's aimed at somebody else.
If you don't have our listener line phone number, you should lock it into your contacts, because whether you listen to us live, as we are on every single day, Monday through Friday, or on the podcast, you can always chime in with your comments, commentary, complaints, and compliments.
We get a lot of messages in the afternoon now.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We do.
Because people can, first of all, you can get our podcast anywhere where podcasts are available. You can listen to the KRB podcast. And I think a lot of people consume us that way in the afternoon, and they hear it, and then they want to leave a
Yeah,
comment.
you can type in like Roula and Ryan, and you'll see we did a raw feed. We did 2 this week.
Yeah?
We try and do it every Thursday, but we did one on Monday and Thursday. So have fun with that.
So the listener line number is 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone line. Okay, let's hear it. What we got?
All right, this is Mr. Profanity.
Is
He's
this the guy we hit on earlier this week? That was hating on us?
he's come at us like a couple of times now.
Like everyone or just one person?
Just the show in general, but this listener line will explain why.
Like he doesn't like the show, but I'm like, why does he listen?
Oh, he hate listens.
Yeah. You're going to get the answer why he listens. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey, Dodo Birds. What's up? I was listening to this f***ing show of yours, and I'm not a fly-by-night listener. I have to listen to this because I love my wife, and my wife likes to hear you goofy bastards talk and babble about ridiculous all f***ing morning. So I'm not. I've been listening to you for 13 years. It's f***ing disgusting, everything I hear from you motherfuckers all the time. It's gross. Especially this morning. K, special K guy. Never had a problem with you, dude, until today. Never, ever, 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 ever sing a song like that again without practicing, dude. Just give yourself a one time, bro, at least, because that that you did this morning, absolutely horrific. Never, ever do that again. No.
So was he talking that Rose's text tune?
He
to
did
his
not
Backstreet
like
Boys?
Kevin's text
But the
tune.
problem is he's got like 2 seconds to do it. He just goes with the text and just throws it up there.
I literally write it as people are texting. I decide on a song and we throw it out there. There's other radio stations that make it sound like they're doing a song in 10 minutes, but really they've written, recorded, and videoed that the day before or earlier in that day. So what you're hearing is me without a parachute. This is live radio.
Yep.
This is not for beginners right
Not
here.
polished, it's just-
I'm sorry that it didn't come out precisely
And
perfect.
you didn't even write it. The texters wrote it.
So I saying, everybody hates your stupid face. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just glad he had to listen for 13 years. That's a good husband.
Thank you for hate listening.
I gotta say, the hate listening sometimes, they listen even with more skewed ears than they remember all the details.
Oh, I'm sure
'Cause they hate it.
this conversation right here will definitely warrant another listener line call from
Please
him.
save his number so next time it comes through, I can give it a good listen.
Maybe
And he
prank
has to be
him.
the
Call him
dodo
back.
bird. That's always we have to
Hey,
label
dodo
him the
birds.
dodo bird listener.
Yeah,
because
I
I know
It's
him
weird
now
how
from the
throw
dodo bird.
dodo bird in, but MFer and this and that, everything else.
Yeah,
it's
Dodo
like,
Bird seems so
Well, dodo bird's from the
G-rated.
first call.
At least it wasn't something I said that upset him. It
Yeah,
was just a song that I
he
attempted.
did not like your production. is what he
Well,
said.
there was no production on it. Just did it.
Remember last week at this time we were doing Ambien stories, and somebody wanted to call. Ambien brought them together.
My husband and I were friends. We were just hanging out constantly, and this was before we were together. He would take Ambien, and then one time he took it. He sent me this long text message confessing all of his feelings for me. I woke up to it, and I was like, oh, my God, what is going on? This person has feelings for me. And I kept calling him because he worked shift work. You know, he didn't know that he had sent the text message, and he was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you like that. And so we ended up, I was like, it's okay. I had the same feelings. So because of Ambien, basically, we're together. We've been together for 10 years.
Wow. He wrote a love text on Ambien, and turns out she had the same feelings, and now they've been married for 10 years.
Wow. Ambien should use that.
Yeah, that's their commercial.
I don't know about that one.
Now, coming up next, we've got a couples court, so we don't have time for Look at Me Now, but somebody did leave a Look at Me Now story. And I always love these inspirational stories, where somebody told you could never amount to something and you did.
Yeah, and then you showed them.
You should do it on Mondays.
Here we go.
I graduated high school in 97. I had my firstborn when I was 21, and I just never saw college being something that would happen in my life. So I got in the medical field, and I was working in doctor's offices, and then I took some nursing classes, and I never could see myself going full-time to college. But anyway, so now I'm 45. I just graduated with my bachelor's in education, and I'm an elementary school teacher, and I'm so excited. But I, too, felt the same way. I felt like I was so late in the game, and I was like, I'll probably never get to retire. Again, I encourage anybody who's thinking for 1 minute, like, oh, I'm in my 40s, I can't change, I can't do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And, you know, time flies anyway. Not everything is as hard as you think it is. So anyway, I'm just saying, I'm 45, I've graduated, I'm a teacher, and I'm loving life. And I encourage anybody who thinks that they're too old or whatever, no, don't think that way.
Yeah, as long as we're here, as long as you're drawing air, you can change, you can do whatever you want. So good for her.
Bravo to her.
By the way,
I like that.
You, girl.
A lot of times on Mondays we do it at like 7 a.m. Look at me now. We could switch it and do it at 8:20 Monday.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
But how
So
gets
this-
cheater at
so this
7?
time,
We'll
yeah.
flip-flop.
Yeah,
So
let's
get
flip
different
flop it. How'd you
stories.
got your cheater? Then a Roses update. Then we do Look at Me Now.
Bam. Look
Then
at that.
Eric's Dream Talk.
Oh, no,
Some fun
hell
on
no.
Mondays.
All
All right, coming up next.
And then Monday we'll talk to our friends that do a radio show in Dallas.
Oh, Rangers.
Which friend? We have a lot of different friends.
Boo Rangers.
Look at that, Ahmad.
Look,
He
I'm
knows.
getting in the spirit.
He knows
I'm getting in the
sports.
spirit. I'm a sports guy now.
Can you name me 2 Astros players?
Jordan and Pena.
What are their names?
All right.
That's pretty good.
Rula, come on now.
Don't pin him down, Rolla.
Jordan
What position do they play?
Altuve.
What position?
Jordan Altuve and Carlos Pena.
That
Right?
Jordan and Altuve are the same guy.
Wait.
No!
I was just kidding. That
Jeremy
was a little
Pena, by the
jokey
way.
I
joke.
don't think you were kidding.
Jeremy Pena, Jordan Alvarez, Jose Altuve, Go Stros! All right, going up next. Couples Court, you come to us when you have been bickering over the same thing over and over and you're looking for an unbiased, middle-of-the-road party to tell you what to do with your life. We're going to hear what the couple issue is next as court is in session on 104.1 KRBE.
Rolla, Ryan, and Eric.
Yes.
Drew
Yes, couples
and
court.
Kara are coming into the courtroom right now.
Yeah, KRBE.com if you want to be part of Couples Court because you're bickering over something and you just can't find the neutral zone. Let us help you find that. Eric will call you back, get you on the show. Good morning, Drew and Kara.
Hi.
Hey,
Morning.
guys. So Drew's actually the one that messaged us, so we're going to let him plead his case first in couples court. Take the stand. What do you got to say?
I love Kara. We've been dating for about a year. The only issue is that she's got a weird friendship with this guy named Jack. They're going to Austin over the weekend to visit her aunt. And, you know, look, he knows her family and stuff. And they've been friends for years and years. And she's renting an Airbnb with him over the weekend. And, like, it's only a 1-bedroom. And she says he's staying on the couch. But I don't know. I just have a problem with them staying together.
I don't think I'd like that either. But wait, why aren't you going with them?
We couldn't make it work initially for like a scheduling thing, a work scheduling thing for both of us to get off. Except that if she had just waited like one day, I would have been able to go with her. It's less a jealousy thing. It's more of like a respect thing.
Okay. Yeah, I could see
Okay.
that.
All right, so Kara, why are you taking another guy to an Airbnb out of town?
Well, he was busy that day.
But just by one day, you could have had your man there instead of your best friend.
Yeah, but my aunt wasn't available that day. I'm visiting someone. I can't just do whatever Drew needs to do.
So
If there's no
is
threat
this the
there.
first time in the year y'all are dating that something like this has come up where the best friend who's the man is taking priority over your boyfriend?
I wouldn't say he's taking priority over him. I think I'm taking priority over not being with my aunt.
Okay, but quick question. Why does your best friend have to share a place with you? Why can't he just rent a hotel?
Jack is my best friend. I don't want to go alone. My family's close with him. I don't understand why it's a big deal. I mean, would it be weird if I was going with any other best friend?
I think it's weird that you're going with another guy and sharing a place with him. That's kind of strange when you're in a relationship with somebody.
Well, Ryan, we haven't asked this question. Kara, how many years have you known Jack?
Since I was in high school, like freshman year.
Is he dating
Okay.
anybody? Is he in a relationship?
Not right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys never dated, were never each other's prom dates, never shared even just one kiss that you're like, that doesn't work for us.
No.
Okay, so Drew, is he a good-looking guy?
Yeah, no, he's kind of handsome. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say that? Problem with it, really, Drew? I don't know. I mean, it'd be like if Roula was going to Austin, I go with her. Big deal.
Yeah, there's
Or Sam,
nothing
like-
going on there.
You guys have known each other for over 20 years, and you've also been married for 15. These guys have only been dating a year, so maybe they're not built to that trust level, Eric.
Maybe to your point, Ryan, how do you feel about that, Kara? You know, Drew has been in your life for a year. So do you feel like it's just too soon to be doing this in Drew's presence because Drew feels like he's being disrespected?
I don't think that I should have to wait any amount of time to be who I am. And I think he should be able to accept that Jack is my best friend. That's not changing. He's been my best friend my whole life.
I don't think he's asking you not to be friends, but he's asking you not to sleep in the same place together.
That's kind of a turnoff, Drew. I don't know. Sounds like you're being possessive.
I think I'd be kind of like a little bummed out that I wasn't going with my girlfriend and another guy was. And
Why can't he go the next day?
sleeping
Why
there
can't he
with
just
him?
drive down?
Oh yeah, why can't you do that?
Three of you both be in the Airbnb because you have an Airbnb for the whole weekend or whatever. How many days do you have the Airbnb for?
3 days total, 2 nights.
Yeah, just come down for the
so
second night then. if
The
you got
next day, Drew, you go there. Even if the aunt isn't going to see you, I don't know. I mean, you said you're off by 1 day.
Wait, no, that's our time together. That's me and Jack. That's so insulting that you don't trust me. I don't understand. We've been together a year.
Ooh, that's a red flag right there. The fact that you're not willing to compromise and let him come visit.
Well, this is a odd place to
I don't
be.
see a red flag, though. I mean,
I do.
If he's going to sleep, they can sleep together here.
It's not a trust issue. I think it's just more of a respect issue.
Yeah, you got to respect each
I'm
other's
really
wishes.
on the fence with this one, guys. I see what you're saying, Eric. Like, yes, they're best friends, but if I was in that position and my husband was like, I'm going to go see my... I mean, of course
Well, it was
they're
a
not
girl,
married,
and then
but-
the girls could do stuff.
Eric, you're telling me that a year into dating, when you and Negi were only a year in, if she decided that she was going to go out of town and visit a relative and she was taking a guy and they were getting an Airbnb together.
Well, you said a guy. You're not saying best. If it's a best friend.
Okay, but would you be down with that? I know that young Eric, and he would not have been cool with that.
If the tables were turned and Kara was calling us because Drew is going with a female best friend, we would be like, that is unacceptable, Drew. You need to respect Kara.
I'm ruling with her. You do you. Hang out with your best friend.
All right, I'm outvoted, so.
Well, I don't know if Rula hasn't voted.
I don't know. I'm on the fence because I see Drew's point. It's disrespectful because he is asking her.
That's because Ryan
please
knows
don't
that if he was
sleep
in this-
over with your best friend.
If you're on the other side, you'd be like, I'm going to try and
Well,
sleep
what do you
with
think?
her.
Judges? No, that's not true. I would.
But then why are you so worried about it? You're like,
Because if
a
I
guy
were in
can't
that
be with a
situation,
friend.
if I were in that situation and my girlfriend decided that she wanted to go and check into a 1-bedroom Airbnb with another dude, I mean,
It's
I
not
trust
another
her.
sleeping on the couch,
I
though.
trust her and everything, but it's just, to me, it's just kind of, it just gives me the willies. I don't know.
It's because you're old school thinking.
No, I'm old school. Sorry.
I'm on the fence. I can't break this up. It's hung jury because I'm on the fence. I don't know how to rule because you said it. He's been around for so long, and I have guy friends that I wouldn't mess around
I
with.
rule
so-
just respect your mate's wishes if it's not hurting you.
But it has to be their wishes, their way.
No, it's got to be both people. I mean, you both need to hear each
All
other.
right, I vote for her. Ryan votes for him. It's up to you, Rula. Go ahead.
Rula doesn't know what she's
We have to
doing.
vote. You got to pick one.
Come on, Rolla. Flip a coin.
I'll go with Kara. Because I don't think y'all gonna last. Because Kara
God,
is
that's
very
terrible.
friendly and she's not gonna mess
So
around.
the friend comes
And she
before the
wants to see
boyfriend.
her
I
aunt.
gotcha.
I don't know. I can't. This
You
is
said
too
it.
hard.
Too late.
This
You already
is
put it in
too
the doc.
hard.
He's closed, I guess.
This
Can
is
you
too
read back
hard.
what Rula just said there to the, what's that person that types in?
Stenographer?
Yeah.
Like we have
I
a
talk
budget
too
for that.
fast for the court reporters. I've already
Sam,
proven that.
what did she just say?
Sam's going to have to rewind.
Okay, y'all let us know how it works out, please. And we wish you the best, okay, guys? Thanks for listening to our show.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Hey, real quick.
You do not sound happy.
I don't, man. I mean, it's like, I'm sure other
No,
people.
he didn't sound happy. He's like, okay.
Of course he's not happy.
No.
People on text are saying that guy, she's definitely slept with that guy, her friend of hers.
Oh, the
A lot of
fact
people
that
are not
she's
on her
like,
side.
no, this is me and his time. That would make me
was on
really
his red flags.
uncomfortable.
Oh, is it time for Kevin's song, Red Flags?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can we find red
You have
flags?
to bring that back next
Red
week.
flags.
That song.
We've had so much going on that we've got to, did Terry disconnect,
Yeah, I need Terry from Katie to call back, buddy. So I'll get you-
Yeah.
for the Universal trip? Because he thought,
Yes,
oh,
he won
I'm
the
in,
Echo Dot.
But we got to get
He
your
was a
info,
finalist.
dude.
Right. So, Terry, if you where hello, the all call goes out to you, 713-390-KRBE. You know the number because you already won. We just need to get the rest of your info. But here's another thing we need to do. Taylor Swift's movie opens today, baby. She did a little jump on it yesterday by opening it up one day early, but we have got the experience for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie. And it is all about living that concert as if it's live again, the KRBE way. We've got 2 tickets for you to sit with our squad and go see the movie as if you're live at Taylor's concert. 713-390-KRBE, caller 10. You're going to score 2 tickets to the KRBE screening of Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour. So much fun. We're going to do it again at 10:13 and we do it again at 3:13. But right now we want you to be caller 10 at 713-390-KRBE because there's a lot going on. Her movie, like, as we said, opened officially yesterday. She did like a jump on it where she released it one day early. And, Beyonce's got her movie coming out December 1st. And Beyonce was there yesterday to kind of show like, hey, like, girl power.
And please show up to my movie premiere too.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't promoting hers or Renaissance coming out December 1st, but it's just also a good reminder. And I'm really feeling that. You know what else I want to see next, Ryan? Years ago, I think they were the first ones to do it. U2 did a movie called Rattle and Hum. I want to see the U2 Sphere Las Vegas movie. That's what I want to see. If I'm not going to go to the Sphere to see U2, I want to see a movie of what it was like to be in the Sphere.
Until that residency has run its course. They don't want to cut into sales.
On TikTok, did you see Jesse and Heisenberg? They were there at the show, Breaking Bad.
The stars of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, they were there, and all of a sudden they're just going nuts.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
It's pretty fantastic, but I almost wonder if I need Dramamine to be inside the Sphere in Vegas.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering.
Some of it looks a little like drug trippy, You're like, ooh.
It's like, we're awesome. Wow, I feel like I'm skydiving or something. I think I'm going to throw up.
It looks fun.
You know what? Growing up, though, it's so funny because I can actually skydive, do like a couple barrel rolls, a few flips in the air, and that doesn't bother me. But I remember as a kid going to Astroworld, and they had this like Horizon 360 thing where it was in, a semi-dome. And that thing would make me throw up. Like, it got me motion sick. I don't know why.
I wonder why. Well, I guess when you're jumping on a plane, you're just in the sky. It's open.
Yeah.
Things aren't moving. You don't have like 1,000 birds flying at your face.
Yeah. And yet, like, I go to some things like when we went to Universal, that Simpsons ride, that was so trippy, too.
I feel like it needs an update. The
Yeah.
screen's a little dim.
It was cool. Yeah, you're right.
For what, the Simpsons ride?
Yeah.
Just the Back to the Future
a lot
ride.
of fun, yeah.
The Back to the Future ride was there before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All they did was just take that out and
take that theme out, and then they put in the Back to the
tops
Future.
the Mummy ride at Universal.
Yeah, Mummy ride.
The Mummy ride, I
Do
went
they
on it
still
10
have-
times.
The Mummy
They still
ride
do
is
the
fun.
Jaws thing where the shark comes out of the water
They took
at
that out.
Universal.
They
They
took
put
that
the Harry Potter stuff over there.
Yeah, the Harry Potter world
Train?
is incredible. Because now there's 2 parks there, and the train actually connects the 2 parks. So you can go in one park, get in the train, go to the other park.
It's so cool. It has like Harry Potter graphics on the wall as you're traveling.
You feel like you're traveling, looking out the window.
So one park is just only Harry Potter world.
No.
Just a section. Just
No.
a big
Oh,
area.
okay.
There's Harry Potter in both parks.
Like, I didn't know about the little roller coaster. I used to go like 4 times. I didn't know until last year that was a Diagon Alley or whatever.
Yeah.
Diagon or something. I forget.
Yeah. Diagon Alley, where there's a big dragon on the roof of it, and every 2 or 3 minutes it breathes fire.
Yeah, I thought that was just a shopping area. That's why I didn't care for that area. I didn't realize there's a roller coaster there. It's like the Mummy ride.
So fun. It's like Gringotts Bank, and you go in there and you go down into the mine shaft.
Yeah, it's
and
like
you
the,
get
it's like the Mummy
coaster.
feel to it.
Okay.
And it's a combination of roller coaster with like virtual reality attached to it. It is, oh my God.
I think that's the one I went on
So
when the
fun.
dragon comes right up to your face.
I think it
And
might
you
be that one.
feel,
That
you
scared
feel
the
the
mess
heat
out of
coming
me.
off the flames.
Oh, so
It's like
scary.
4D, and you get sprayed with little droplets
We
of
need to
water.
do a road show from there.
Oh, that'd be
yeah,
so
that'd be fun.
That'd be so
Right now
fun.
it's all the Halloween stuff.
Universal's
Yeah.
my favorite theme park, period.
Let's go.
Don't forget, guys, you still have a chance to become finalist to go to Universal because we are still in the window from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. When you hear the boarding call, you got to be caller 104 to win an Echo Dot, and that makes you a finalist for the trip to Universal.
Monday we do the, we're going to pick the winner.
The grand prize.
winner.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
So just be...
4 people
yeah.
get to go to Universal for free,
That'll be a
courtesy of
blast.
us. So y'all be listening until 7 p.m. You'll have more chances to hear that. Brought to you by us. Go to krbe.com for more info. All right, coming up next, we have some scoop to cover. And, it's kind of like, it's not dumb question amnesty because it's not the end of the month, but there is a funny, interesting story about things you don't think about. Like when you go to your favorite concert and you look at the set list, you always have to see, well, what's the encore going to be? Because, they're going to save like one of their biggest hits for the encore. But why did that even come to be? Well, we found out the origin of the encore, and it's not as old as we think. We'll talk about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop
on KRBE.
It is brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. All right, just a really interesting little fun fact that came about today. We've had a lot of artists come through Houston and, from all different genres and all different times. Bruce Springsteen was here not too long ago, and he did like one of the longest concerts. And that's around the time, like remember when Jamie Lee Curtis won her Oscar? She was talking about, it wasn't during her speech, but around the time that she was doing press for the Oscar run. Mm-hmm. She was like, can Coldplay give me like a 4 p.m. matinee? I mean, I am tired.
A 4 p.m.
I was like, wow, that could be a really good idea.
It brings up an interesting point. So for all of you, how long is too long a concert? Like I went and saw right the day before the pandemic hit. I'll never forget. I went to the Eagles at Toyota Center, and it was almost 4 hours long. And they were all good songs, but I was like, oh my God, this is too long. I'm ready to go.
It wasn't about how long it is. It's about what time it starts. Because if the ticket says 7, they're not coming out till like 8:30 or almost 9. You're not leaving there till 11. That's why Jamie Lee Curtis like, can Coldplay come out at 4 or 5?
Okay,
I'll be home by 7:30.
But
that's
how
why
long?
The Astros are playing 3:45 on Monday or whatever. Uh-huh. That's perfect.
Yeah, it is. But how long is too long for you guys? Like Eric, how long is too long a concert?
Or for me,
every concert I go to, this seems like they're all like 2.5 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. Line.
Beyonce was a good 3, and I enjoyed every.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
minute.
3. Like Taylor Swift's 3.
Yeah, Taylor
right?
was 3:15, and I could have gone more.
4 is too long for me.
You're just having fun though, and like all the songs, you're having a few pops. Oh yeah,
a few pops.
Little pops. Well, Bruce Springsteen went for 4 hours, and he's like what in his 70s?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Bruce Springsteen is credited with the encore. Okay, so there was an article printed this week about how the encores, they started back in the 1700s during the operas when the opera singers would finish one of their songs, or what do you call them? Their arias. Yes, thank you. People would yell out, encore, encore, like do it again immediately, do it again immediately. And it would break their vibe of continuity. So then there were some, opera houses that would say no encores, like don't yell from that. And then when Elvis and the Beatles would tour, encores didn't really exist. And that's why the phrase Elvis has left the building happened, because they wanted the audience to know he's not coming back out. You can leave now. He's gone. And they credit Bruce Springsteen with the encore. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band would go on for so long. They would leave and they'd come back.
Well, back
and
in
they
the
would
day,
leave and they would come back.
The opening was the best. You wanted to be first. You didn't want to be the last band in the 60s or something. I read that they fought to go on first. Now you want to be the last.
Well, it's funny. You know me. I read all these like classic rock
stuff.
books, and Kiss was, obviously my band as a kid. I loved them.
70s.
They started out, they got thrown off every tour because they were so good, they blew off the headliner. Like, they would want to go on first, and they were so good, and they put on such an unbelievable show with the pyro and everything.
It was a letdown to see the other band.
And then the headliner would come on, I'm like, wah, wah, wah. But yeah, they did encores 50 years ago.
Right, that was a scene in the movie Great Balls of Fire with Dennis Quaid and Winona Ryder. They were talking about Jerry Lee Lewis. He was doing like a montage show of like all these different big artists at the time.
Like 6 groups, and they each played like 4 songs or something.
Yes, and he was going to, Chuck Berry was going to go on
I remember that.
Because he was like, Chuck Berry has to be last. Chuck Berry's the biggest star here. He's going on last. So he did this insane set. He lights the piano on fire, and the whole place is like coming down. And he goes, follow that, killer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Follow that. Okay, so Taylor Swift's concert, as we said, was 3 hours and 15 minutes plus, and man, did she really give it to us all in all that time. But the movie comes out today, and the movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Because I kept thinking to myself, I got to budget 4 hours if I'm going to go see this movie with my girls, because, the real life thing was that long. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes because she cut out about 5 songs.
Okay.
She cut out Wildest Dreams.
What?
I like Wildest Dreams. I want to see that one. She cut that one out. She cut out The Archer, 'Tis the Damn Season, Nobody, No Crime, and Cardigan. Those are the 5 songs she cut out for the movie.
Now, does she talk a lot in between the songs?
Yeah, she talks a good amount.
That you can cut
And then there's
out.
always, every show had 2 secret songs. Like, cause she just, even the group did not know. Because I was talking to her manager the day of her show, and the manager said, nobody knows what the songs are going to be because she just goes with her acoustic guitar or the piano, and she decides that morning in her hotel room like what the 2 songs are going to be for every city. And for those that wanted to know what are the songs going to be, it's Our Song. Our song is a slamming screen door. That's the first one from her country days. And what was the second one?
I'm hoping it sounds better than that.
Well, it does. I'm not Taylor Swift.
No.
Our song is a slamming screen door.
You know what she should have done is did 2 different 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like
multiple versions.
I cut 5 songs out of this one, and this other one 5 songs. You never know, so you're gonna have to.
Because then they'd always go see.
Then
all
you
the
have to go
movies.
back and see it again and again and again.
Yeah, which they're going to anyway, but then they really have to because they want to find that one that has those songs.
Oh,
well,
I was thinking
milk these kids for even more.
Wait.
Yep.
What about the deluxe edition of this current album?
Oh, that's going to come out when they stream it.
Well, 1989 is getting re-released, the Taylor's version.
Well, that's the
and actually,
re-recorded,
Eric, you know what? To your point, I thought she might do the secret songs would be different in every city, so that you would have to chase the secret song version of Taylor's movie.
Yeah, there's so
because
many
all the
ways.
secret songs changed.
She's like, I'm making so much money, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've
I
already
know.
got enough.
That's too much work.
I got enough money for like 100 lifetimes.
Yeah,
Crazy. Don't forget 10:13 today. Another chance for you to get 2 tickets in our KRB cinema.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear that. Sorry, guys. I just want to remind you guys at 10:13 we have 2 more chances to be in the theater. Sorry.
There's Roula. Wait, what, Roula?
I just wanted to remind you guys we had 2 more seats to give away at 10:13 at the Eras
No,
Tour.
that was my
KRB
fault, Roula.
screen.
You have to, like,
That's
catch
okay.
the
It's my fault.
pause.
It's technical glitches. Thank you.
So what time?
10:13 and 3:13. Thank you. Go.
All right. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but the new driverless taxi service has launched in Houston. Cruise. So if you're out this weekend, it's Cruise. It is launched. It launched yesterday. The service will be available from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in neighborhoods inside the loop, including Midtown, Montrose, River Oaks,
Kevin,
and downtown.
9 p.m. It's going to drive at night.
There will be driverless cars on the Houston streets this
You better
weekend.
call Ramsey. I'll call Push and Win. We'll tell them, hey, be on retainer, guy. Be ready to go, guys.
But see, here's the thing:
Who do you
you're
sue there?
suing the driver's insurance. So
Well,
I
the
gotta
company,
get, I gotta
the
get
car
the,
company.
I got to get the Ram back in here to figure out
Yeah, we gotta find out who it is.
What
Who do I
happens
sue?
when a driverless car hits you? Exactly.
Imagine that if
is
you're
a good
drinking
question.
and you get in that car.
You're
gonna be
drunk
like,
and
how
you
drunk am I?
you plow into a driverless car.
Or no, you're just in that car.
No.
You don't see a driver.
You're drunk in the
I hear
driverless
you.
car.
You're not going to
I
be drinking
hear
and
you.
driving, Ryan.
I hope not.
What the hell?
All right, sorry. Go ahead. Carry
Okay,
on.
so Kevin, you and I, we're going to be out tomorrow at Barktoberfest. That's at Powder Keg. This is such a great event. You can bring your friends and your family, your dogs.
Are you taking your dog?
I think I am. I'm going to try and bring Mango along. So I'm going to be a judge. That might be a little difficult, like holding her on the leash while I'm judging other dogs. But
You're just holding the leash.
Somehow Ryan's dog wins, huh?
yeah,
Well,
Mango.
and then-
she's not even wearing a costume.
A condo.
Costume.
What exactly
She's
are
a
we
girl
talking
dog.
about all of a sudden?
That's
Costume. So it's a
It's a
great
Friday show. The
Yeah,
wheels are
it
falling
really
off.
is. It really is. So they'll have a silent auction. There's dog adoptions going on there, and it all helps save the lives of at-risk cats and dogs through Houston Pets Alive. That's Powder Keg. It's at 1330 Brittmore from 2 to 6 tomorrow. It's really easy. It's the Beltway in Westview. You'll see that big Walmart. It's right behind that on Brittmore. And the Bayou City Art Festival is also taking place this weekend at Sam Houston Park. Over 200 local artists. You can get your tickets on sale at BayouCityArtFestival.com. Now, when it comes to the Astros and the Rangers, they're going to meet up on Sunday, Minute Maid Park. That's going to be an evening game, 7:15
Hey,
p.m.
if you want to hate the Rangers even more, do you know who their big the rally call is for their music, the big song? You know
What
what
is it?
band it is?
What?
What is it?
Creed.
Oh, God. Awful.
Can you take me higher?
1998 call.
Exactly. They were listening to it in their locker room, and then they started winning it, and then now that's their thing. I'm sure they'll bring that guy out to
Scott
sing.
Stapp.
Ugh.
Even their music sucks.
Yeah. We thought just
Go
the city
Stros!
sucks.
Astros. Then
Go
Monday's game will be an afternoon game, 3:37 p.m.
Wow.
So
Let's go, Straw!
Creed.
hey,
Woo! All right, Special K, get us in the great mood for the great weekend of weather and sports that we are about to have. Friday Free For All.
Oh, man, so many badass throwback remixes like Be My Lover, Ani Kamosi, some Bugaboo up in there.
No
You're
Creed?
going to love it. Let me see what I can put together.
Can you take me higher remix?
I'll throw something together real quick, and the hate listener will hit me. All right, let's do it.
Okay. Friday Free For All is next on the Roula and Ryan Show.